Well, people don't want just a safe home, they want safe surroundings. And working together with your neighbors is one way to ensure this. Joining us to talk about different strategies and technologies on keeping your neighborhood safe is Ryan Jaime from Ackerman Security. Ryan, hi.
Hi, it's good to be with you.
Thank you so much for coming in. All right, so securing your own home is one thing you can do. What else can you do to help make sure that your neighborhood is as safe as it can be?
Do you remember the days growing up where you actually would, as kids, you'd actually spend time outside?
Amazing, right?
Seems like that's kind of gone away a little bit. I, for one, spent a lot of time outside. We knew our neighbors. We played with our neighbors, kids, and we were really a tight neighborhood. And it seems like, maybe we have an idea that because of some of the things that have happened throughout the nation, that maybe we don't feel as safe as we once did. So it's really important to do things as simple as reaching out to the people that live around you. It's important to, you know, invite someone over for dinner, stop by as they're getting the mail and introduce yourself. The thing that concerns me the most is when I set up systems in neighborhoods and I say, now, in case of an emergency, who would you want us to contact? And that individual can't tell us one person within the 30-mile radius that they can trust.
Yeah.
And I know that the world is changing, but I find it hard to believe that we still can't find one or two people within a few mile radius that we feel confident with, that if there was something to happen, they'd be there to help support us.
So get out there and organize those block parties and play groups for kids, and
Yep.
it's one way to do it.
Yeah, and a lot of times if you reach out, if you reach out in your neighborhood, you'll find that some of this stuff does exist. Now there's apps on your phone that actually show the neighborhood, and I can't think of the name of the one that most people use. I believe it. Yeah, it slips my mind, but there's one app in particular that it's a community, and instead of going out and talking to your neighbors, you communicate through this app, and you share any break-ins or fires or weather conditions that are coming, and they bond together through technology on these things right here.
What about security signs? Does that sort of raise any flags for someone who might think of using your neighborhood as a target?
Yeah, it's funny. They say that a home with a sign is 3 times less likely to be broken into. So sometimes you'll see people that don't even have security systems, but at least they'll put a sign up. And my answer to that has always been that's better than nothing.
Hmm.
And so one thing that does a fantastic job of deterring anything happening in neighborhoods. I know we talked about this a little bit in the last segment, but is doorbell cameras.
Mhm.
If every single homeowner in a community was invested in one outdoor camera or a doorbell camera, you would almost cover the whole neighborhood from multiple different angles.
Yeah.
And it's getting to the point now where cable companies are building these costs right into the television packages, and whether it's Xfinity or Comcast or Charter Cable or these simple it's a way of keeping eyes on the neighborhood at all times. And I recommend that everybody has some form of surveillance connected to the home, even if it's as simple as a doorbell camera or one outdoor camera.
Okay, great. What about lighting or window treatments, windowsills? Are there other things you can do around the home that kind of signal that this is a safe place? Everyone is here and active.
Yeah, both Nest and Ring, both two companies that I kind of keep my eye on, Silicon Valley companies out of California, have done some really cool motion activated lighting and recording. You may have seen the Ring commercial with Shaquille O'Neal. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's funny. But essentially, it's a way to keep your eyes on the home, and it lights up the home. It moves on motion. You can actually speak to someone through the motion activated light that's hanging up there. I mean, the technologies are getting more and more advanced, and the cool thing is because the security industry is becoming there's so many major players in the security industry. It's great for the consumer because it's really driving down the cost of these technologies. I'm finding for anywhere from $200 to $300 now, you can have really cool technology connected to the outside of your home that allows you to have eyes and ears on the home.
When you're not there, all
Yeah.
of it just right in your pocket.
It's amazing now. I mean, it's amazing how these things right here have, they've really changed our lives, and in some ways have made us, for all the reasons they make us less safe, there's ways they've made us more safe as well.
Ryan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.